What do you sense, sorcerer? I don't think I like this much. Let's take a look. Should have known. Come on, come on. Well done. I think I'll poison my blade just to be safe. I don't like this. Very dark. They both go into the same room. A large cavern. Cavern. Probably not a cavern. But it could be. I don't know how far their excavations have gotten. Let's look. Come on, sorcerer. Ha. Ha. Let's move back a bit. See what the sorcerer can clean up. Still sounds of battle. Almost sounds like a mage. Like ice is being cast. The sorcerer has not cast ice before. I do not think that's from him. Seems quiet. No. Yes, that's ice shattering. There's one of these foul mages in there. Step back a bit in case it finds its way closer into me. I don't think it's going to. It seems confined to that large room. Just fine by me. I need to find out. Just in case. What is going on in there? Too easy to get flanked in here. They come around this back side. Nothing, huh? Very well. Let's put down a rune here. Just as a backup. That should be a good spot. Alright, let's go. Oh, I see you. Come on, sorcerer. Let's get behind our ruin here. We may have to charge the mage. Seems to be the best way to handle him. Save the frost for later. Ooh, an archer. Did you bring the mage down already? Excellent. Alright, let's have a look around, shall we? Large common area. Could this be a conference hall of sorts? I wonder if it was. I know Master Enodoc and the other masters often would take trips every 10 years to Mzulft, to a great conference. What was it? The Creators Conference, I believe it was. Very exclusive. Of course, I was never invited. Nor were many. I bet this is where they held it. Great meeting of minds. Even the Dwemer, the reclusive Dwemer of the Velothi Mountains, would come. It must have been a sight to see. All these great myrrh gathered in one place. I couldn't even imagine. Ah, and look at it now. An empty husk. Okay, well, let's see if we can get through this door up here. Wait. Aha. Dumox. I will take those. Ooh, no, thank you. Excuse me, sorcerer. And no, nothing over there. Okay, now let's proceed with caution. Ah, locked. There's no picking that. Chest is one thing. Grand entrance doors are quite another. There was a place down this way. Let's check it out, sorcerer. Hopefully this is not locked. Oh, if the walls could talk. Could you imagine? The ideas, the collaboration, the ingenuity that happened here. A lecture hall. Is it? I believe it is. Oh, it's magnificent. We, of course, had rooms of such in our conthumps, but nothing nearly this scale. Oh, to have sat in on the presentations here. Could you imagine? Incredible. Where do you go to? Probably some antechamber built for the presenters, or individual lab. I don't think so, however. More than likely a preparation room. Perhaps a storeroom, even. This isn't good. What killed you? You don't need those. Nor you. Do we conjure you? Let's hold off. Oh, hold on. Oh, we should have. Come on. There's no more of those. I don't hear any. That doesn't mean anything. No, too much for you it was. What do we have around here? This is definitely our presenter's room. Large and open, plenty of shelves. The furnishings are long gone. Disintegrated or stolen by these things. Maybe. It's hard to say. They seem to have a penchant for our things, but not necessarily for moving them around. Ah. A key. Oh, yes, a bed. Definitely, definitely. After several days of presentations, I can only imagine the organizers and presenters got quite tired. They probably shared this room, taking turns, while the others milled about in here doing their work in order to prepare for their presentation. Well, as much as I would like to ruminate about long-lost presentations to masters of various skills, it does me no good. It's time to move on. I have a staff to find. And again, proceed with caution. Now, let's see if this key fits. Excellent, excellent. Now, what lie ahead? Wait. Not without backup. Come, sorcerer. Join me. Nothing. Very well. Nothing tripped your senses. A dead Falmer. I have such a tough time even calling them that. They're so unlike what they used to be. Corrupted themselves.
Gavros.
Who's that?
Is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
Synod.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
I came here looking for the Synod.
And just why would you be doing that? Oh, it doesn't matter now. Gavros is never coming back. And he was supposed to have the crystal. Without that, we're lost. It's all been for nothing. So congratulations, whoever you are. You found the Synod. Just me, alone. Surrounded by angry machines and angrier Falmer.
What about this crystal?
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, they said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
What do you plan on using the crystal for?
It was a brilliant idea, really. Mostly mine, though Gavros took the credit. Secret, though. Official Synod business. Can't talk about it.
What are you doing here?
I am on official business of the Grand Council of the Synod. That's all you need to know. I might well ask the same of you, running around by yourself in this dangerous place.
I am looking for the Staff of Magnus.
Are you? Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. I need the crystal to do anything useful, and I don't have it.
I happen to have found a crystal. Is this what you're looking for?
You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
I am with the college.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting
I am not
something from
Savos.
me? I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this Oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure.
Eert hawa ulften beta, al shulf tatawerdoi, o yawa vertalft.
All of it was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure.
Angst eert vertulschend shotard liftingendart. Ha eerta a eerd eerde e ooms.
Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Look at this. What an incredible machine. Do you understand what you are standing next to? Do you comprehend the feat of engineering? You do not.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it?
Amazing.
Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm
It's only because you probably didn't know what you were doing.
It'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
You want to use this crystal. You do understand, this is not the original crystal for this machine. Your crystal is not Dwemer. What are you hoping to gain from it? Certainly not the intent that this machine was built for. Well, I think I'll have a look around first.
It's very important you do this correctly.
If it's so important, you should have gotten it right the first time. If it was that important, you wouldn't have warped your crystal. You wouldn't have allowed a lesser mage to do it. You're fooling no one. Least of which, me. I do admit I've never operated one of these, however. I mean, when would I have? We had no such thing in Arkansas. And this, well, this was accessible only by the most elite. The most elite of priests and engineers. We'll take all of these books, I think. I would like to know what has been written about my people. Where is this staff? I'll get nowhere unless I help this man. We Dwemer are nothing if not practical, and expect those in dangerous places to pay attention. Walk off the ledge, and you'll likely get no sympathy. There you go, mage. Look at the precision. How many years did it take, not just to engineer, but to build the precise components? It's truly a stunning feat of architecture and engineering. Well, let's see. Hot and cold, I believe he said. I just happened to pick up some books. Take a quick look. Yes, rudimentary. Not powerful, but it should suffice. Let me see. Okay, center operates the center. Left is uppermost. I assume we have to get the beams of light on these pads. Well, let's equip our spells, shall we? Ooh, that would piss him off, wouldn't it? If I didn't need him, I would be tempted. Come on. Ah, these are so weak. I must get closer. Too much. I don't want to end up warping this again. Who knows what kind of substandard crystalline methods they've used to repair it. Now the crystals of Blackreach. If they had one of those. Then they would get some interesting results, I think. But no need to tell him that. Ah, I think that's done it. Well then. Start from the bottom up, I guess. And there it is. Completely on the other side. No. One more should do it. And center. And one more.
Finally going to pay off. What's this? These results.
Oh, are they not what you
They're
expected?
not at all what they should be.
Your faulty crystal.
This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an
What are you
incredible amount
talking
of
about?
interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like.
What were you looking for?
What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
Well, I agree. Your readings are erratic.
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself.
You'd better calm down.
You and your college have ruined years of my work. I've lost colleagues and friends to the Falmer, and you want me to calm down? How did you do it?
I truly have no idea what you're talking about.
Either you're lying to me, or you have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful, beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it?
I don't think I need to answer that.
So you do have something, then. Whether this was intentional or not, it suggests some interesting results.
What are you talking about?
You're looking for something, yes? The Staff of
Yes,
Magnus.
I mentioned that.
Well, even if you are trying to ruin my work, there's still something to be learned here. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years.
From what I can see, you've learned nothing.
Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the
No,
inspiration for
I
this
have
idea.
not.
Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of...
For what?
What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power.
You couldn't do this from
Purely to help
your
safeguard the
precious
Empire,
Imperial
of course.
City.
And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here
Whatever
is
you
lies.
say.
I know you have something in Winterhold the Szenac Council will be very interested in.
I'm sure they will.
So fine. Trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you.
You've been here much too long.
Am I? Am I? I think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped to. Your trickery won't confuse me.
So, the staff is in Labyrinthian.
Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know
That's
you're
all that
hoarding
matters.
something even more important at your college. The Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will bring us to the end of this episode.
I think we're done here.
Thank you, as always, for joining me in Szenac. And until next time, safe journeys.
Met zoiletje iltend, geëerde aarde